My name's Ruth Knight and I will be directing Rodelinda at Garsington next summer. So the two key themes that I'd really be interested in highlighting in Rodelinda are the main character's relationship between love and power, and how there's a constant push and pull between those two things. And the second theme is that of the female hero, because Rodelinda is one of those rare operas where the primary female protagonist is both an incredibly strong woman that forges a path for themselves, but also gets a happy ending at the end. And that's something that I'd really like to give her through emphasising, I suppose you could say, her feminist qualities. What I think's really compelling about Rodelinda is the humanity of the characters, because every single character in the opera is extremely well-rounded, and so we've got a fantastic opportunity with our wonderful cast to explore them to the edges of well, what it is to be a person and what it is to be a person in a position of power, I suppose. Lucy Crowe will be playing Rodelinda. The wonderful Tim Mead will be playing Berterido. We have Ed Lyons playing Grimoaldo, and Marvick Monreal is Edwige. And then we have our sort of angel and devil characters. Brandon Siddell is playing Garibaldo and Hugh Cutting is playing Ronulfo. I'm extremely lucky to be working with an incredible team. So Peter Whelan will be leading us all from the pit, and I'm absolutely thrilled to be working with the genius designer Leslie Travis on this show, who's really been creating some magic for us. And as well, Rebecca Meltzer is going to be our movement director, and I'm just so excited to be collaborating with her, finally. So aesthetically speaking, we started out by looking at how to bring the outside in, because we are in the midst of the most beautiful countryside in England, arguably. And so instead of creating a kind of little world inside the theatre that sits outside of that beautiful, splendid countryside, we wanted to find a way of it extending inwards. And so we looked at places like Il Giardino di Ninfa outside Rome, which is kind of the opposite way round. It's like this amazing English country garden sitting in this kind of arid southern Italian temperate climate. We also kind of accidentally stumbled across the storms in Milan in 2023 when we were researching the production, and became really interested in cycles of renewal and ritual, and the fact that the Longobards in the medieval period were very early Christians, and so they had a lot of pagan influence. So we're looking at elements, fire, earth, and particularly how things that grow, and trees specifically, can have a kind of relationship, a sort of almost pathetic fallacy-esque relationship with our human struggles and life cycles. So, you know, there might be an environmentalist edge to it as well, you never know. In terms of costume, it will be a timeless but medieval-inspired setting. So think Yorgos Lanthimos' The Favourite, if it was set in the medieval times, or Lena Dunham's Catherine Called Birdie, or indeed David Lowery's The Green Knight. Medieval but with a modern twist, and with a definite elemental ritualistic edge. If I could summarise Rodelinda, it would be a masterpiece that emphasises the humanity of our leaders rather than their celebrity, or indeed by deifying them, which I think is very, very interesting and right fertile terrain.